just how important what we have is for the world. And I don't want to steal the thunder of Joanna, so I'm not going to say it right now. I'm going to let her say it. But just how
there we go.
Am I coming across okay?
Yeah, it was fine. Now we're on live, so I had to mute one of you.
Oh, okay, so fantastic. I was hearing myself speak, and I really would rather speak to you. So as soon as you pull up the presentation, we'll get going and get started today. Thank you all for coming. I'm Susie Jackson. I'm the host for these amazing inventors and owners. I am so blessed to get to be here. Because we're going to talk about, okay, we're ready to go. We're going to talk today about a subject that I find absolutely fascinating, and that's what has me here in this very moment. All right, we're going to talk about nature's frequencies and the idea of energetic health and wellness. And we do this every Saturday at this time on this link. Okay, so if you ever lose the link, you can just go to this one right here and it will take you to where we are. So what we're going to do is show you just a real quick video that really summarizes everything succinctly, and then we're going to expand upon that.
Good health is not something we can buy, but something we can improve. For decades, people have searched the answers to many questions regarding our health and improving it. Do you want to have the ability to live life to the fullest? Are you interested in sleeping better at night and having more energy during the day in a natural, healthy way? What if there was a revolutionary technology that could change your life? A technology that slows the aging process of fruits, vegetables, and breads, and also assists the body in offsetting the harmful effects of electromagnetic fields and more? We introduce Nature's Frequencies, an award-winning company that manufactures innovative health and wellness products under 6 U.S. patents, with natural health and wellness solutions that assists with balancing and harmonizing the body. But how do we do this? We combine knowledge from the East with technology from the West. As far back as 6000 BC, the Chinese have believed that the body has an optimal energy flow. When this flow is disrupted, it manifests negatively by stimulating specific points on the body. The body is encouraged to correct itself. We fast forward to the 19th century, a period of exciting scientific progress in the West. During this time, Nikola Tesla was a genius before his time. This Serbian-American inventor, engineer, and physicist confirmed the existence of scalar waves. Scalar waves are composed of pure zero-point energy. This gives them the ability to store data in a substrate. But something must be able to hold the data. Enter Dennis Gabor, who in 1971 won the Nobel Prize for his invention and development of the holographic method. Holography can be used to store information inside crystals. And this knowledge is combined today to help you have better health and life. When applied to the body, the unique energy field signatures of Nature's Frequencies products correct and harmonize your body's frequency to optimize your body's energy flow. When the body's energy flow is restored and harmonized, the health of the body is naturally realigned. All of this has been developed by a family company with big plans for the future. Visit our website, www.naturesfrequencies.com, to take care of your precious health with Nature's Frequencies. Inspired by Tesla, patented by us.
I love it. I love that line in there that says this family has developed this technology with big plans for the future, because I don't think that they could have ever imagined the future that we're heading into. All of our products are patented. The company owns 6 patents, and this is where Eastern knowledge and Western knowledge have come together in a way that's usable for you and I. The company to date has been awarded 15 major industry awards, including the prestigious Gold Medal Edison Award, which is one of the highest awards that you can win in the food industry. As I said, they have been issued 6 US patents. They have more to come. They have been featured on television media, on print media, in USA Today, Fox Business, all because of their innovations and their excellence. That's what gets people's attention. So all of this is inspired by a genius, okay? Nikola Tesla. Nature's Frequencies has incorporated Tesla's technology and patented the process of replicating energy and frequencies from nature, from natural substances, and then programming them into energetic health and wellness products, a substrate like what you see here. Nature's Frequencies USA patented technology then works in harmony with all of our bodies, with its intelligence to direct the right amount of energy to the right place at the right time in the right amount, with us never having to ingest a thing. Isn't that cool? So this is the future. The problem today is huge, and this faces everybody who is on the planet, okay? Our bodies are energy. And every day, our bodies are being bombarded by internal and external stressors to our energy system. These stressors are coming from everywhere, from chemicals, toxins, electromagnetic radiation, Wi-Fi. Maybe you've heard, I know you've heard of Wi-Fi, stress, worry, physical and emotional trauma, and really the list goes on and on. You'd be surprised. So what happens is when our body's energy flow is drained, blocked, imbalanced, or interrupted from these stressors, then that's when you and I start to feel discomfort, fatigue, and other issues. So today we're going to empower you with the solution, all right? Nature's Frequencies has invented and patented some of the most advanced energetic health and wellness products that are designed to balance and to restore your energy that's been stolen, okay? And to help your body's natural energy flow, to help your body achieve optimal health and wellness energetically. And this is how it works. When you place the energetic, if you can see my patches on me, when you place the health and wellness technology products on your body or anywhere in your energy field, then your body absorbs those beneficial frequencies through those vibrations, okay? And it does it in the amount that it needs, when it needs it, to help the body achieve and maintain optimal health, energy, vitality, naturally and energetically. That's how, as I get older, I still maintain my energy, okay? I've got lots more energy than I ever have before. And you know what? We owe it all to our amazing award-winning company owners. This is a family-owned business, and their whole goal in life is to make you happy, okay? Now, how many business owners do you know that's their goal in life, okay? So we have Rick Hassler, who is the Daddy Hassler. He is the CEO and founder. He has been a successful business owner, selling his previous business as an Inc. 500 company after running that business for 25 years. And then his amazing son, RJ, is the president and CEO, the president and founder, and he is the driving force behind the company, all right? He created this technology along with his father, Rick. Now, I'm going to turn it over to them, but I'm going to hope that they will allow me to come back on real quick and just say a few words about our guest speaker at the right time, all right?
Absolutely, Susie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Susie, and thank you, everybody, for joining us. You know, my goal is to make everybody healthy and happy, and I enjoy that. My family, my friends, all you out there, health is important, and I can't stress that enough. You can have all the money in the world. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. So one of the things Susie said is how much energy she has. I got to tell you, I got a lot of energy. And the things I do, I don't think I could ever be doing them at my age. I'm 61. If I didn't use our products, like real world. I play against 24 and 26-year-old Colombian tennis pros, and I can go head to head. And I every day I use more energy than you can possibly imagine. And I wake up the next day healthy, happy, and ready to do it again. So health is important. So the goal in life has got to be your health. And let's talk, RJ, what are our health professionals saying? Health is important. All right, Susie, you got to introduce Joanna, because that's how we met Joanna. So you need to unmute
All right.
Susie.
Okay. So before I tell you her credentials, I want you to just look at that face. And Joanna is probably one of the most loving people that I've ever met in my life. And I've never met her in person. Her love is so strong that it comes over the internet. And she is a person who is without a doubt embodies love, because love is to will the good of another person. And that's what Joanna is all about. But how does that play out? Well, she is the co-founder of Total Into Wellbeing since 2006, and she lives in the Netherlands. She has a beautiful voice. She holds a master's in coaching. She has a degree, and she is a certified, I hope I say this right, Tachyon, a holistic wellness trainer from the University of Integrated Science of California. So she has some experience here. She is a trained Qigong practitioner and master healer. She was rewarded a plant-based cuisine chef status. I'd love for her to cook for me, with Dr. Gabriel Cousins. Oh my gosh, he's amazing. After a 6-month internship at the Tree of Life in Arizona. She loves her pets. She loves exploring natural ways to stimulate our self-healing abilities we are all born with. She is grateful. That's Joanna, for the co-creation opportunities that are presented and to be in service to raise the consciousness, or to raise the conscious awareness, to live our lives to our fullest potential per nature's law.
Okay.
I love her.
Now let's bring on Joanna. Are you there?
I am.
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you.
You can hear
Welcome.
me. Well, that's a good thing.
That's a very good thing.
You know, it's funny, Susie, I look at her face and I just smile.
Yeah.
Like, you bring joy. There are certain people that you just look at. So I'm not going to dwell on that, but I got to tell you, every time I talk to you, I smile. But can you tell us a little bit about your wellness center, what you do? That would be great.
Yeah, sure. We well, as it says, we started the Total Into Wellbeing Center, which is a small center in just north of Amsterdam. And what we do is, well, actually, we have been working with the 0 point energy field through Qigong, as well as Tachyon applications. And in 2006, that was already way before I started with that and the research in 1999, I think, for myself. And then in 2006, when so many people asked, could you please tell us something about it? That's where we decided to start our center. And ever since, we have been working with energetic applications, being, you know, in the practitioner healing aspect, as well as using some of these beautiful energy tools, like we have started, I think, let me see, 4 years ago, I think now, Susie, that we met. I think with the nature frequencies application, because that's such a beautiful complementary aspect of what we do here in the Netherlands. So I mentioned, I always was interested in looking how I can do things myself, resolve it, resolve whatever challenge is there, and how can we apply natural ways to do that. That has been with me since I was a very small child. And so as doing that, I found always when you ask, you get beautiful responses from the universe. And that's also how I found nature frequencies, which I love to add in not only for myself but also in our practice. So and I have some beautiful experiences to share.
So one of the I've got all these different ideas. I want to go. I want to talk about food. I want to talk about energy. I want to talk, but you had told me about an experience recently, yeah. And you're like me. I don't really try to take any drugs ever, and I probably shouldn't say that, RJ, but explain what happened to you, and maybe you can explain it a little bit better.
Yeah, well, it is not that I am against anything, right? It's my personal drive is and has been always to look at what is being provided by nature and see if that helps. And then, of course, if we need help externally, that is always, I think, a good way to look at. But my recent experience with this, let's say, flu season, which has been prolonged for quite some time across the earth, I should say. At the end of last year, in our household, both of us were basically receiving on the receiving end from this flu. And with very different, different symptoms. I thought I had a mild cold, and it felt, in a way, like a mild cold. I did take the precautions to respect the. I did some, how you say that, lock myself up for 10 days, which I did. And then our friend, a doctor, and she's a holistic, beautiful person. She came and said, well, I'm here to look at your partner, but let me, you want me to listen to your lungs as well? I said, yeah, sure, why not? I have a mild cold, so, that would be a good thing too. And she became very silent. And then she said, can I measure your blood saturation? She said, yeah, sure. And she got more silent and said, well, you got a double pneumonia, and your saturation is such a way that you really have to go to the hospital. And then I was like, yeah, well, I'm not going. I've plenty much things to do. But I did. When I got that understanding or that consciousness in me, I was like, okay, it is, as what she was referring to, as serious, as serious as that she said. I then decided to ask, what is it? Because I use applications, I have always with me the cards which I wear, so it is not that I got all kinds of beautiful things with me, and I was like, okay, so I went and did something. I did put the vitality card, and I put that under my mattress to sleep with, and as the lungs usually, that is, if you look at the clock, the cycles of the clock, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up, and that happened already. And so what I decided to do is to connect with what I had asked for, to see if there were any lessons for me to learn from this. Is there any information? What do I need to do? And I think that the Vitality Energy card created with that consciousness and opened up, I think, a beautiful field for me to do meditation. And it's in the 3 days I got beautiful, and which were from the medical perspective the 3 most critical days. Otherwise, she wanted to send me to the hospital, really. And that's where the healing occurred. Is I got beautiful insights, I got beautiful meditation and support. And what I found in that moment is, and in these moments, and after that as well, using it, is that the energy vitality card, the frequencies and the energy itself opened up, if you will, a whole spectrum. I call it in my multi-dimensional being, where I could tap into the frequencies needed for me to heal. So the doctor came on the 4th day and said that healing really kicked in very well. I didn't have to go to the hospital. And within 2 weeks, I was already doing, facilitations for groups after that diagnosis. So for me, although I work with the energetic applications for such a long time, nothing surprises me anymore. But this was for me, in my self-awareness, in my consciousness, I think that was a beautiful gift for me. So I really not only embrace, but I endorse using the Vitality Energy card to anybody.
When we were talking, you mentioned that you heard Dr. Marie say the same thing, is that besides giving you the energy, it gave you insights.
Yes.
And as Marie puts it, it just goes deep in her body. And, and she said it so sweet. It's like, this isn't like a zapping fast, it's a deep, energetic, your mitochondria, my body feels it. And it's a deep energy. And we made the card for Dr. Marie.
Yes, beautiful.
Right? And it was funny. So when we were talking, she was saying, I listened and I had the same good experience. It felt like my body was working from within to help. And I can't stress how much the energy and vitality cards help me every night. I sleep them under my knees, and it's a beautiful thing. So that's a great story. Thank you.
Yeah, I must. Well, and it's and I thank you, because it helped me to do my self healing, because there was nobody there, right, to help. So the beautiful part is that it can help. Even if somebody else is not there to help you, it can help you to heal on the pain level, on the physical level, emotional level, and that happened all in that time. So I'm very grateful.
And just so everyone knows, Joanna called the emergency room doctor, and you might want to, because again, what happened when you called? What did they say?
Well, it was in this way. My doctor who came, she called the emergency, because she, there is an act. I understand that she has an ethical responsibility as well, and she knows me and she knows all the things I do, but she still was like, "Am I doing the right thing?" Which I can understand. And she talked to the emergency doctor there, and he asked a couple of questions. He said, "Can she still speak?" And she said, "Yeah, she can still speak." "Can she still walk?" "Yeah, she still can walk." "Can she still?" I actually said, "Yeah, she's still walking the stairs," but I asked her not to do that as much as she is doing. And she cooks. And he said, "Can she still speak like full sentences and make sense of it?" And she said, "Yes." He said, "Then leave her out of the hospital. This is not the place for her to be in this moment." And for me, that was like, thank you. Another sign from, let's say, the universe to say, actually, well, for me, there were two things. Thank you for all the help. And secondly, okay, I can do this, right? I can get my insights and healing in this moment. And so it manifests. So it was really, it was beautiful, actually, that a doctor that's his job, to help people when they come there, said, "This is not the place to be for her." I was like, wow, thank you.
And it's rare, but it was nice that they just, and it gives you that second opinion that just says, all right, I can do this. And I'm happy that you did. Yeah. Tell us about some other, you've got a lot of different things going on over there. Tell us anything you like. How's that?
Yeah, of course. Well, you want me to tell how we use the beautiful.
Because you use our products. We love hearing from different people how to use our products and the benefits that you've experienced. So any of the ones in particular you'd like to talk about, we'd love to hear it.
Well, what I've done, I haven't. Well, I think I've sent you the pictures, but what I've done is I do always filter my water, and with that I put on my fresh foodness card under the water filter. And now with the with the beautiful patches which we have from all kinds, we got the renewal, we got the balance, and so what I do is the nitrogen, I put that on my glass bottle, and so I drink filtered water with the beautiful energies. My pets get the same water. I cook with it, so I make the soup and other things with it. Tastes wonderful, and I must say I like it really to use it in complementary ways. So if we talk about the food, of course, everything I have with the food is with fruit freshness cards as well. I clean always my food with special filtered water and hydroperoxide. So it is an end-to-end situation where you really get the beautiful energy, the energy of the food and the water. What you drink is then most optimized as we can. That means, yes, if you can buy organic, that is preferred, but if it's not, then you still can utilize these applications, which we have in Native Frequency, to not only clean the energy field, but to put the right frequencies in it, so it provides you balance from that perspective. So I use it. I use it in combination with that. I use it in combination with essential oils as well, where I just put some like the renewal. Like in this particular instance, now I like in this period to use frankincense, so I use it for that. So actually, I've been starting. At first I thought, well, I don't need to. I have already so many beautiful tools. I probably don't need all of these native frequencies tools to use. Well, I find myself, patching it everywhere. But only when I feel I need it. So it's not just because it's an addiction. It's just that sometimes you need a little bit of relief on a muscle which was torn. Then I use it for that with the nitro patch. So I really go with the intuition and the feeling of what does my body ask, and I really try to train myself to listen better to myself, what my body is asking, because I think that's still in a process.
It's funny. You sound like Dr. Wai Ching. I listen to my body, and she sprays with frankincense and she mixes her essential oils. I can't stress enough how important water is. Somebody did a write-up once. It's the best drink of all. And energizing your water, putting a food freshness card, you can put it under it, you can put it at the side of it. That and the energy and vitality card is huge. Yeah. So energizing your water, our water picks up everything. And I have my glass and I sit it right. And if you ever saw my tennis bottle, I have nitro all over it and probably an energy and vitality patch all over it. And I hold it and drink it. And that's the water I drink. And it makes a difference. My wife once forgot her bottle and played tennis. And so she grabbed a bottle of water and played tennis. She said she felt the difference when she was playing. The water did nothing for her. And this is, she bought a fresh bottle of Dasani water out of the machine. And she goes, Rick, the water did nothing for me. You actually feel the difference of water.
Yeah, and the beautiful part of the application is that when you add, for example, if you have the need to add some minerals to your water, it doesn't interfere with any of that. So and so that means that the energy in a certain form, whatever that form is supported to keep its fullest form and energetic value to be absorbed, in this case in the body. So that for me are important things. So for me it is important that it is not disturbing any of my process, but it's actually helping and elevating me in my process. And that is what I've experienced, and not only for me, I've experienced with my pet, who passed away, by the way, 2 weeks ago, which is always a sad moment. But yet again, he was 12 and 2 months, and he had from when he was very very small, he had a young arthritis, maybe you call it. And so I always found ways to keep him in balance in a natural way. When he became a bit older, like 2 years, 3 years ago, it became a little bit more difficult. So I got him, of course, all the beautiful. I thought in the end, yes, the tags. I think in the end, when I started to put all kinds of patches on the tags, I think in the end he probably thought, "Oh, there she is again. Please, can I have my time to move on?" But which was also a wonderful process. So he prolonged his life way longer, perhaps, than he would otherwise been in a natural way. But moving on to his next cycle of life was also beautiful and effortless, and yeah, so that to me also means that, you know, animals respond in a very different way than we do. They don't think about it, they don't speak about it, so they just do and are receiving, right?
Yeah.
Say unconditional receive. And if it's not good for them, you will know, because they will walk away. But if it's good for them, it will attract whatever it is. And that is what I found with him and the cats. They drink water, of course, with whether they want it or not, which is all energized as well. But it's I thought that was a beautiful process as well, to realize that yeah, it was good as it was, but it also helped him to be more pain-free until the end of his life. So again, another beautiful thing to be grateful for.
Thank you. We I got to tell you, my dog, I had a phenomenal dog called Jimmy Buffett, and Buffett was a golden doodle, and he was probably around 10 at the time, and I put a wow tag on him, and all of a sudden he's chasing the little golden doodle, and it changed the last years of his life. That he would run around. He was, I guess you could actually say, it gave him the word sprite. He got a quickness to his step. He was just happy. And I got, you know, he died like a couple of years ago, but the last years of his life was phenomenal. And we've heard that from a lot of people. You know, the dog didn't just sit there. It changed the way the dog lived. And we've got that with, and we've also have, you know, good stories of people saying the same thing. But the wow tag is definitely beneficial, both to humans and to pets. But you're right, pets feel it. And if it, you know, they'll nudge me if they want it. Like, it's kind of neat.
It is. And actually, I did use also the, let's say in the transition, the energy and vitality card with the dog. So I noticed somebody was asking what it is. This is what I used. I don't know if you can see it. Actually, this is what I have always in my bag as well. But I used that card also in his transition. I do think it helped.
It's funny, you put it behind your seat. That's where I keep mine. When I'm working, it goes right behind my lower back.
Yeah.
And if I'm driving long distance, it goes behind my back. I keep one in the pouch behind my seat. But my lower back like wants it. And that's kind of weird. It's like my body tells me to put it there. And exactly where you just put it, it's a beautiful spot for the energy and vitality card.
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, let's go to food.
Foods, yes.
Okay. You know, food's getting scarce now, especially in Australia. Like it's, you know, and eating fresh. First, tell everybody the importance of fresh food, whether it's organic or not. You know, as a chef, you know, how important is fresh food in eating fresh?
Eating fresh is, well, if we look at how, you know, food grows, how the vegetables are growing, and how fruit or veggies are growing, it is through water, it is through the sunlight, and it is all absorbed through the plants. And so when the fresher you take the veggies, the better, because all of that life force, which is coming from the sun, from the air, from the water, is immediately available to our system. So for that matter, I use you know, well, I eat plant-based. I don't eat animal products, but I use it also now in my garden, which I have started in the permaculture way. So that is using the effective microorganisms as much as we can, and optimize the soil. And I have a little bit of tips there as well, what I use. But I started to experiment with the fresh food freshness card and the vitality energy card. There where I grow, for example, how we say that, lettuce.
Yeah,
it's an amazing way. It is becoming more soft. It seems it's in well, volume, but not too much, and it grows not quicker, but in a certain consistency, which is not always the case in different circumstances. So it creates, if it will, an environment for also plants to optimize their life force and span. So it is. I started to, as I said, I started to test with it, and it works beautifully. I've not completed all my testing, but it is really providing that life force and the extra. That's why I said, when you do not have organic food available, which is quite possible, use the food freshness card and or the vitality energy card, or both, to optimize that environment, and you will have the benefit, because the energetic value is increasing.
You know, it's funny you said that. I have a water bucket. I just planted my garden. I have a water bucket. I threw an earthing card in it, and it sits on an energy and vitality card. And I let the water, always after it's done, I let the water sit in there until the next time I go to use it. And my plants love that water. It's like, it's almost like they speak to me and say, wow, you know, I have the healthiest plants, and I'm up in New Hampshire, so our growing season's really short. We don't have a long season. So my lettuce looks great. Everything just looks, I got strawberries popping up. Everything looks good, but I leave all the time. My bucket is full with an earthing card in the bucket. It's one of those, you know, big buckets that you water with, and it sits on an energy and vitality card. And I like the water sitting on it, you know, being charged while it's doing nothing in between waterings.
Yeah, and that is actually beautiful. Good that you remind me, because that's what I do. I have like a big bucket outside, and I put the energy, the freshness card I have on there. So when I water the plants with it, but I have like a food freshness card which I put in the soil. So when you have like how you say that, a lane with lettuce, and you put it in the soil facing the new seeds, it's amazing what happens.
It
So
really is. Dr. Marie did it with her microgreens, and
yes,
huge difference in the microgreens. She said it like in 2 days, it sprouted past the top where it was like, it just was crazy good. You know, you are incredibly youthful. Do you have any youthing tricks or something? You look like marvelous. Like what's going on? Like there's got to be some youthing tricks here.
not really. Well, I think drinking water with taking care of, let's say, yeah, that household, making sure that you get the good nutrients also through water supply. With that, I mean minerals is important. Fresh fruit, as much I eat as much as I can. That's what I start with in the morning. I start always with fruit, and then in the afternoon, what I do is I eat vegetables. So I eat a bigger meal, and in the evening I eat smaller, but that could be a good salad. So in the midday, I really try to have what used to be dinner. I put that in the midday, and that has to do with the fact that for me that helps in my digestive, in my digestive system in a better way. And in the evening, I don't use so much energy to digest. So in the evening, I have good salad or fruit or both. And for the rest, what I do is, be silent, listen to my music. Sometimes people call it meditation, but take time for yourself. And it could be also a walking, which we do as well, walking in nature. And meditate in that way, right? Listening to the beautiful music of the birds. And the animals, which is I think earthing ourselves. And of course we got here. I don't live in the city. I live more in the outside the city, which I'm very blessed with. So going outside, working on a bit on the land, do that barefoot. That helps. Even if it's only 10 minutes a day, but it helps also to unload energies which might be there. So that is what I do. Just be nice to yourself as you want to be nice to others. I think that helps. I think another aspect to it is also having a positive mindset. And if it means that I don't have a positive moment, I create one. And that could be with thoughts, that could be with saying something nice to myself, or just taking good care of in that moment, saying, well, what could help to make me feel better? And that could be, a nice, let's say, smoothie or a good juice. Having good, nice conversations with beautiful people. I've noticed that only attracts more and more. So I always, encounter nice, beautiful people, which I think helps to keep the balance. Because I also still advise and do work for businesses. So it's not that I'm completely, sitting somewhere on a mountain. I also interact in the real world. Where people are working in their business environment, and so I support that aspect as well as a coach, and that keeps me balanced as well. That it is, it's the balance finding in yourself in all kinds of circumstances. And I must say, the frequency, the nature frequencies, the different applications. Which you can intermix help with that. It's finding out a little bit what works for you and what resonates the most. And I think I found a way with that as well.
Well, that's awesome. You said a couple things. Yesterday, I got a phone call from Dr. Stan. He was taking a break from the hospital. He was walking in the park. He goes, sometimes I just need to get into nature and just walk in the park. And just sometimes, walking is huge for people, just to get outside in the fresh air and walk. If you don't know what to do, get outside and walk. The other thing that you said that I absolutely love, it's positive mindset. I have a positive mindset, and I think that helps me every day. It makes it so much better. Like my day is just, it's going to be a great day. And like when I talk to you, I feel the positive mindset, and it's just a good way of people can focus on the positive of things. Positive mindset's huge. So I thank you. And, it keeps us young and happy.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us? Some parting words or anything?
No, what I would like to share is my gratitude to you and RJ and Susie to not only introducing but to providing these beautiful applications so that we can help ourselves and help others in our process, and as a collective find more and more beautiful like-minded people like this, and it always takes some courage or enthusiasm or inspiration to do this, and so thank you for what you do and bring to the world, and I'm very very happy to be part of this as well, to share a little bit of that from my end as well. So thank you. It's a beautiful beautiful what you share with the world.
Thank you for joining us today, and we made it most of the way through your internet, so that worked out well too. I was a little concerned.
Me too.
I know. So well, thank you, Susie. Back to you, Susie.
Oh boy, isn't she phenomenal?
Yes.
I just wish she wasn't so far away from me.
Yes, then we can have an appropriate hug, right? Now we have the virtual hugs.
That's right, and I could be the benefactor of your cooking, and we certainly need lots of positive energy over here. So what's next? Have we got some specials for today?
Oh, we have.
Yeah, let's go back. Hold on.
Slow down, from people that inflation's coming around and people are concerned. So RJ and we're concerned. So we want to help everybody. So it's time for what, Arj? I like this. What do we got, Arj?
Inflation busters.
Tell us about it, Arj.
Inflation buster. I love it.
What do you got, Arj?
Let's see. The first one we have inflation. This is for your smart starts. So this is a pack of the EMF shields, a pack of nitro patches, and a pack of relief patches. The pack price is $99. You're saving $91 bucks, and it's got a retail value of $190. So this was a great, good way to combat
Good way
inflation.
to start your business with a nitro and relief. If anybody has any form of discomfort, the nitro and relief is awesome. They really go together well, and everybody needs an EMF shield. So we're trying to help everybody, because I don't know wherever you are, but my gas prices are getting kind of up there. Ooh. And my food prices are following the gas prices. And so we're going to, we care about everyone. So RJ, what else do we have? Come on, tell us.
Buster Smart Start number 2. And here we have, it's a pack of the food freshness card, EMF shields, the nitro, relief, and renew patches. And this has got a retail value of $335, and this one is the buster price at $150.
This is an incredible package. If anybody wants to start with us, everybody needs an EMF card and a food freshness card, EMF shield. The renew patch, there's nothing I can say that except it's beautiful. And as an elderly statesman, it helps me a lot. So right, Susie's shaking her head. We like renew, all right? And my body likes renew. Renew speaks to my body. And like Joanna said, you need to know what my body says. Ship me renew to my office. So this is, again, Inflation Buster number 2. RJ, you did a great job on this one because these are
Yeah.
5 great products. Susie, did we do
Yep.
good?
You
got
did
one more.
good. You did good.
We got one more. Inflation
Oh my
Buster number
goodness.
3. This one you get an earthing card and then an EMF Shield package, and then you get a sample of the Nitro Relief and then a sample of the Wow Patches. So this is another great way to start your business.
If you want anybody to enjoy our products, the best thing you can do is put an EMF Shield and earthing card in really simple in their pocket. All right. And you know how to show somebody, and it works all the time. Just stand up, twist your body, put an earthing card, boom, you're going to go further. It's not just your body movement, your body functions better. And we've got HRV testing with the earthing card. EMF Shield and earthing cards more important now than ever. Dr. Stan and I were talking about EMF, and his sensitivity is going up. I just went to our movie theater 2 days ago. I watched the new Top Gun. It was very cool. Above the movie theater is our water tower. Our water tower is now covered with 5G. It is now a 5G tower. And I have a well, so I'm lucky. But when I looked, that water tower wasn't like that a month ago. But every piece of the water tower had a dish, and it is now a 5G tower. And I got to tell you, and Dr. Stan said, Rick, I think they're turning it up. I don't know, but all these companies are advertising, we're the number 1 for 5G. Well, the only way they're doing that is adding more towers. So anything, you really want to keep an EMF Shield and an earthing card on you.
So I just wanted to say something that I was going to say in the beginning, which is these Nature's Frequencies products are the tools that everybody needs to combat all of these energy stressors. So these are your tools, your
These are
arm.
great tools. And we wanted to make sure everyone got a sample of Nitro and Relief in this, and a sample of Wow, so they could sample the other products. But this is something that everybody needs. You need an EMF Shield on your phone. You need an earthing card in your pocket. And if your health is a little bit important to you, this is going to be good for you. And if you have any issues with, discomfort, Nitro and Relief, and then you'll understand. But, health is so important, especially now. So we can help people. And this is a great package.
This is
We
a
made it
great
affordable.
deal. Can somebody, I want to have a question. What if somebody just wants to order just this pack? Let's say we have some guests on here and they want to just order this pack.
RJ, they should be able
This
to.
is a smart start. So this is for people that this is to get new people.
How can we make it available?
Okay.
To everybody?
But anybody could buy it then, right? Anybody. This is for anybody new coming in that wants to buy this.
You got it.
Now, anybody existing? No.
No, this is just for
New
smart
people.
starts.
We're
This is
trying to
just
get
for
new
new
people
people.
into the business.
This is
Okay.
this is
We
to help
need to
get new
share.
people.
We need to
Yeah.
share the generosity with everybody.
Yeah, and this is a great way for people to get started and have the earthing card for sure.
We are going to make, RJ, for next week, some inflation busters for our people too. Correct, RJ?
Of course, but
I
that's
think
next
that's
week.
what you're saying, right, Susie?
That's next week's surprise, though.
Okay,
So we
Susie.
gotta live on this surprise, right,
This
RJ?
surprise, let's help share it with, if you know anybody, these are the products. So next week, RJ, let's focus on our people. All right,
Well,
Susie?
I'm sure a lot of you have been talking to people about the Nature's Frequencies products. So this is a great time to say, hey, this is a great time to get started on these products. So that's what I'm gonna do.
It really is. And, one of the things, just so everybody knows, a lot of people buy things in life and return them. Nobody returns our products. Like, it just doesn't happen. And the products work, your body likes them, and it's a good thing for you. And the health in yourself, take care of yourself. Like, it's important.
And RJ, if I could, how long are these gonna be available?
They're going to be available for at least this month.
For the month. Okay, great. Because I have some people that I know wanted to get started next week, and so
This
anyway.
is a great time to
Okay.
start anybody.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you.
All right. You want to kill the YouTube so I can give something away? Oh, what other specials do we have, Arj?
All right. And then we have our purchase 3 energy vitality cards, get 1 free. We kept that one going. People are liking that one.
RJ,
That's a great way to build that force field, Rick, right?
Yes, this card is, it's priceless. All right. I got to tell you, like Joanna said, and Dr. Marie, what it does for you is just so beneficial. And this one, anyone orders this package, you're going to get a bonus earthing card, EMF Shield and earthing card.
Oh my word.
Right? So this is
awesome.
I can't stress how important the energy and vitality card is.
Wow.
Especially if you're kind of getting up there in age with me. Like, again, just so you all know, when I play tennis against my 24 and 26-year-old Colombians, I used to sit in the morning in a hot tub for like an hour to recuperate. I have not been in a hot tub probably since this card came up. I sleep with them under my knees, under my back. It's incredible. But I can't even tell you the last time I jumped in a hot tub because my body said I need it. And this is the only thing that I can say made the difference.
All right. Then we have our last promo, which is buy 2 of the earthing cards, get 2 energy vitality cards free. And this was another one that we extended as well. People were liking that. And
yeah, this is another beautiful package. All right, Arj.
And now, yeah, we can fast forward to giveaway stuff.